Hi, this is Kristen, and today I'm here with a very different Speck case for you. This is the Speck GammaShell case. This is entirely different than the standard CandyShell cases or even the MightyShell case. The GammaShell case is unique in a number of ways. For one thing, it is made in the USA, which is a great step forward for Speck. Really happy about that. For another thing, rather than just using your polycarbonate TPE combo that pretty much all of their cases use, this one uses D3O as its impact protection material. You may be familiar with D3O from Tech 21 cases. Tech 21 cases used D3O pretty exclusively up until a couple of years ago when they decided to move to an in-house product called FlexShock. Not sure whether that's because they lost the right to use it or not. I do know that D3O was not a Tech 21 product. It was something they licensed from another company. And it is a material that is used in all kinds of high impact activity equipment, such as gear for motorcycle riding and I think some military applications as well. Anyway, it is super protective against impact. It's pretty much always orange, I believe, and it's pretty neat stuff. So the Tech 21 cases only ever use just a little ring of orange D3O around the edges of a TPU case, whereas this case, you've got an entire back covered with D3O. So this seems like it should provide tons of protection. So there's actually 3 layers to it. The interior layer is TPU, where you are going to actually rest your phone against. And then this middle layer here is the D3O. And then on the outside, you have a polycarbonate shell that is made of a matte, scratch-resistant, really quite tough-feeling polycarbonate material. So ordinarily, you're not going to be taking this case apart. I think that it comes disassembled, so you can see all of the cool parts to it, but ordinarily you just keep it as a one-piece case and put your phone into it, once it's assembled as a one-piece case. There's no real reason to disassemble it, just to show people pretty much and to make kind of a cool video. So putting your phone in this case is actually easier than with a standard Speck case. Goes in very easily, very nicely. So once you have it in here, you see you've got quite a lot of lip on here. Nice big port openings, no trouble with any third-party headphones or lightning cables going around to the side. Buttons are nice and responsive here. And the mute switch is a little bit more recessed, but still no problem accessing it. Power button is slightly less clicky than the others, but still certainly within reasonable parameters. And camera is a bit recessed, but again, well-sized and lined with black, so no flash issues. I really like the fact that the outside of this is a very scratch-resistant polycarbonate. It's very similar to the outside of the MightyShell. Overall, this seems like a really nice, solid case. It is a bit heavier than your standard CandyShell case, as well as being a bit thicker. I think that this is because of the D3O material. So if you compare it here to one of the CandyShell Jonathan Adler cases, you can see that this one is just a bit bigger, but it really feels like it provides tons of protection. It's only rated at the standard meets or exceed military standard spec level, but I suspect it probably provides more protection than that. I think that this would definitely be on the exceeds side rather than just the meets side of the mil spec protection. The case is available from Speck for $44.95, and currently for the iPhone 6s Plus, it is only available in this one color, the white. It's a very nice case. It's great that it's made in the USA, and it's an interesting departure for Speck. So if you're interested in finding out more about this case, check out the link below where you can go to Speck's website and find out more about it. And if you are interested in subscribing to my channel, please consider it. I do try to put out 2 to 3 videos a week on iPhone 6s Plus, iPhone 6 Plus, and iPad Air 2, cases, screen protectors, and other interesting accessories, and I'd love to have your support. Thanks so much for watching and have a wonderful day. And again, this is the Speck GammaShell for iPhone 6s Plus.